I took the little guy to the farm and we met up with his classmates, which was a really fun day for us. And it gave you an opportunity to go get your hair done, get your work done, drop off the books because it's the first of the month and you're getting all your
It's not the first of the month.
whatever it was. It was you were still going to the post office, running a bunch of errands outside the house.
Went to the gym and got
carrying. You had a lot.
And then the deli next door.
Oh, that sandwich was good.
I tried to go to the post office. I had to send out a T-shirt to someone with a T-shirt. But
you guys, you can always get merch before the podcast so that you can wear it and do it sexy, like tie it in a knot.
Totally.
You could always like do a cutoff. I'm going to do a cutoff because I liked my outfit at Coachella so much. So I'm going to start cutting my shirts again.
There you go.
But not as short as I used to because they shrink in the dryer. And you always have to remember, don't cut them as short as you think you want them because they're going to shrink in the dryer.
Words of wisdom.
Yeah. And then you ruin it. Because then when you pick up the baby, you lean over and your bra hangs out and your titties are out.
Come
and
the
all this shit.
cans.
And then, like, trust me, you want to keep it classy
Really
when you're a
fucks up
mom.
the play date.
Totally. So
You don't want titties out on a play date.
So we, Tommy, me, Shams, and Toya, get all dressed up. We've got our new Peak 7 vodka hats. I love the what is it called when you're all dressed up? We're all coordinated. And we drive to this beautiful, gorgeous drive, Canaan Road, out to our favorite restaurant in Malibu in Zuma Beach. Now I need your advice. Okay. We go there because we like to sit at the tables in the sand. I called ahead. They said no problem. They can accommodate that. We pull up there. The restaurant section that we wanted to sit in was completely closed. They said it's going to rain in 4 hours. Not now, not in 2 hours, in 4 hours. So they decided that they were going to put everyone inside, which is perfectly fine because most people who go to that restaurant will tell you there's nothing wrong with just sitting inside. Tommy orders. What did you order, Tommy?
I don't know.
Fish tacos.
Fish, lobster tacos, New England clam chowder. It was very good.
You added bacon.
Shrimp cocktail,
Giant shrimp cocktail.
Yeah.
With
the
horseradish.
sauce is excellent. There. They put a lot of horseradish in it. It's very good. It stings the nostrils.
Chicken tenders.
Yeah, which are excellent there. So I'm happy the kid didn't eat them. And the meatballs.
And meatballs. And not just any meatballs, Wagyu meatballs.
Wagyu.
With spinach.
Yeah.
And Italian bread.
Yeah. You want to tell them how many times we asked them to give us water, too?
I ordered... Well, no, I mean, you speed it up. You ordered all these, 5 things, right? 5 appetizers.
Okay.
I ordered an ahi tuna raw that never came. And I said to her, so he orders 10 things. I order one thing and I'm like, the only thing I want, because I went last, the only thing I want is the ahi tuna tartare. And then she goes, okay, you guys are sitting at a small table, so I can't bring it all out. I'm going to have to just course it out because it's too much food for one tiny little table. And we were like, okay, no problem, whatever. Long story short, when we were leaving, I was like...
It's already long story long.
She basically came to our table 3 times over the course of the 2 hours because we're kind of waiting when you go to the restaurant and you're waiting for her the whole time. That was the gist of that. And when we were leaving, I was like, oh my God, she's the bartender. And we're seated in the most private, furthest from the bar corner of the restaurant because the restaurant is broken up in 4 different rooms. She was pouring drinks behind the bar. No wonder we didn't see her.
Yeah. Multitasking.
Those are 2 different jobs.
Yes.
Being behind the bar is 2 different jobs.
Especially
that little tiny bar that was very, very far away.
It's not even that. On a reasonably busy night, it's just tough to cover all that.
The restaurant was fully packed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was, she did her best.
I just want to know.
It took a lot longer to get out of there than it should have for us, I'll tell you.
Yeah, I just want to know when you go to... Okay. I want to know when you go to a restaurant, like today, I'm looking back on it and I'm thinking, can I call and speak to the manager?
Why?
I want a comp. If you call a manager the next day, and lucky for us, our boy Nikki Jacobs is a restaurant owner, manager, he knows everything. If you have an experience where you're like, listen, it was our wedding anniversary, we are regulars here, everybody knows us, this person had us in the corner and didn't bring the two main things that we wanted, including the lobster tacos, can I say, call the thing, and what do I, if I call, what do I expect the outcome to be? Because I certainly don't want it to be an apology. What I don't want is to call the manager, put my name out there, and then just say, oh, I'm terribly sorry, you know, something, and like I hang up.
None of it's worth it to me.
I feel like I need to make that call though.
That's a you thing then. I would never.
All right, I'm gonna call Nick
and
I'll ask him.
I worked in the service industry long enough to know. So especially you just explained what happened. The lady who probably has fucking a kid at home, working hard, doing what she can, and they just had her trying to do too much. It was not.
I'm not falling for that.
What? In the moment, she was terrible. She was terrible, but I didn't realize she was also bartending too. And it's over and done with. I don't care. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna, if it's gonna bother me, I'll do it that night. I'm not calling the next day. And oh, by the way, I went home and Squeaky Wheel will get the grease. They'll guarantee do something. They'll either buy you a round of drinks, they'll buy you lunch or some shit. They guarantee will. I just would never do that.
You tipped very generously, as you always do, and I'm not saying anything about like the service that wasn't good. I'm just saying that like when something doesn't go well for a really good customer, and it was such a blatant thing, like the only one thing I ordered, I'm just saying I want to know what you guys do. And maybe people will say it, maybe people will DM us at Till the Dirt on IG.
Till the Dirt podcast.
And maybe you guys can DM us on the Till the Dirt podcast on our IG page and tell us.
Twitter or don't
anywhere.
Don't be segregated. Don't be just talking about Instagram. There's tons of social media out there, bro. You got people that listen to us on YouTube. They got people that listen to us on Twitter. You got people that listen to us all over. Don't single out Instagram.
Yeah.
Don't single out Instagram.
So you guys,
better than the next.
Holler, yeah. Shout out to YouTube and Twitter and all the places. And I just want to say, I want your genuine opinion. If you're a regular at a place and you're extremely generous when you're there every time, and something goes that badly, and then you see like how blatantly we were kind of just tucked away in the far corner, forgotten, then I want to be able to tell the manager, hey, listen, I kind of feel like, I don't know.
The service there is not very good.
No, it's usually really good.
It's usually not. It's usually like, it's one of the trade-offs you take is that, all right, I'm sitting in the beach. You know, they don't have to keep remembering to ask me if I need anything. You know what I mean? Because it's just not.
No, you don't need to ask me if I need anything. Just remember the one thing that I ordered.
Sometimes they don't even come by and check on you. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Like I said, it's the trade-off. But, you know, you can do what you want. You want to
Maybe I need to let it go. Maybe I need to let it go.
LIG, bro.